On the line right now is the one and only Lis Wiehl from Fox News. Good morning, Lis.
Good morning.
I was hoping I was making you hungry with Charlie's pastas.
It sounds so good. The pastas for graduation. I love pasta. I have it at least 3 or 4 times a week.
Okay, well, you do well with it. I don't know. I just put the pounds on. All right, I want to I want to ask you first before we get into anything.
Yes.
The gorilla. I
know.
Is the zoo responsible? Should they have had an enclosure that would prevent a 4-year-old child from getting into it?
They abided by all regulations as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Now, they were cited in March of 2016 for letting some polar bears out of their enclosures and in kind of endangered place for the polar bears.
Yeah.
But other than that, they've had a really clean record. Big, Cincinnati Zoo. So I don't think we can really, fault the zoo. Look, and people say, couldn't you have just shot them with tranquilizers? Well, and I'm no expert on, tranquilizers, but apparently they said, look, the tranquilizers would have only made the gorilla angrier and would have taken a long time. So, look, when it's in the balance of a boy's life and a gorilla's life, as much as I love, gorillas and all animals, you got to side with saving the life of a 4-year-old boy.
How about the parents? People trying to say the parents could be charged.
Yeah, people are talking about that and criminally charged. There is a statute of, child endangerment, and they're looking at that. But, who amongst us, and I've got a 23-year-old and a 19-year-old, who amongst us hasn't, taken their eye off their child for a second? I mean, if this is a gregarious little 4-year-old, that happens. I mean, I'm not saying they're not a bit at fault, but criminally at fault?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah. All right, I will switch to your topic one, the Tinder story. What's up with that?
Yeah, well, you've heard about Tinder, which is, I guess you just, like on your computer. This is a kind of a younger generation, I have to admit, I think, where you kind of go, you got your computer, and you swipe and you swipe and you swipe, and you look at just pictures of people. This is beyond Match.com, where you actually have bios and things like that. You just look at, I like her, don't like her, and you go, based on just a picture. Anyway, now it's like a threesome, I guess, where you look at double pictures of people. Anyway, so
wow.
Tinder is saying, well, there's this threesome thing is called Tinder, 3NDER, Tinder, and they're saying you're taking that. It's called an app for open-minded couples and singles. Yeah, I know.
So this is kind of like that, like the what was that? What is it again?
Ashley Madison.
Ashley Madison type thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Thank you. Tinder for and I'm looking at how they describe themselves. App for open-minded couples and singles. So I think what it is I'm glad I'm not on television because I'd be blushing right now. It's an app for open-minded couples and singles. So I guess, if you're a couple and you're looking to hook up with another single, you go through this and you just click on a page. Anyway, so the legal part of it is they're saying that's a trademark because you're kind of hooking onto.
So they're taking off Tinder.
Exactly, Tinder, and so that's a class. It's a trademark infringement lawsuit.
Yeah. All right. So do they have something there? It's just an H.
I don't think so. I mean. I guess they're definitely suing over it. And God, it sounds like I'm 102, great grandmother.
Well, there are so many of these social medias; it's hard to keep track. I'll go to topic number 2. Quickly, the facial hair discrimination, the valedictorian not allowed because of
this one drives. Yeah, okay, valedictorian not allowed to walk down. He's got a 4.0 grade point average. He was barred for walking in his. Why? Because he had a mustache. Look, this was the thing that got me about this one. Says Andrew Jones. He'd had the beard throughout the school year.
Yeah.
Right.
Now all of a sudden.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is in 1950.
And he did shave for the special occasion, but apparently it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
What the banana? I don't get that.
Okay,
if
that.
It was good enough for him to go to all his classes to get a 4.0. Now they're saying something?
Well, they wouldn't want to kick him out because they wouldn't get their state aid if the kid didn't show up for school.
So, but that I This one I just don't. I feel
Stupid.
so bad for this kid.
Yeah.
I really do.
What I didn't
He's
know.
not on Tinder or what is it? Thinder or with Thrinder or whatever. It's a Thrinder. I can't even say it.
One thing I found out of the story, I never knew there was an American Mustache Institute.
I know. I love
supporting the guy.
But good for them for defending this kid. I mean, here's a kid who's doing really well in school, right? So he's got a mustache. They never say anything about it. Then they won't let him walk down. He's the valedictorian. For a mustache, he's not doing drugs. He's not out there partying. He's got a mustache, and they pick on that?
Crazy,
He's
as
in
always.
Louisiana.
In Louisiana.
I can't even say it. Tangi Powell Parish Public School System. Shame on you. I'm sorry.
Lis Wiehl, as always, we love having you on. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you next week. All right. Lis Wiehl from Fox News. Got a break at WIBX.